Icalesia cast a thoughtful look at our protagonist and spoke with calm conviction. Whether you're ready or not, you'll have to confront it someday. Better to start getting used to it now. With a graceful sweep of her hands, she conjured a glowing panel of light that hovered in midair. She gestured toward it and explained. This area, what we refer to as the alternate dimension battlefield, is actually a dimensional tier. It appeared when our universe collided with another, creating a volatile in-between space. She went on. This unstable rift has become the main battleground where our reality meets theirs. It draws powerful warriors, famed legends, and ambitious newcomers from across the stars. That's why it's often called the cradle of the strong. As her words faded, scenes began to play across the floating screen. The Lu Sheng's gaze sharpened as he watched in silence. Then, with a furrowed brow, he asked, "Wait, is that the abyssal rift space? I've always been curious, where exactly do these alien beasts originate? And what's truly driving their assault?" Akalesia's voice took on a deeper, more serious tone. It's not an invasion, the way most people imagine it. It's more like another universe crashed into ours. They're not unstoppable, though one day we'll push them back. Honestly, a full-scale counterattack isn't out of the realm of possibility. The Lu Shang grew quiet, contemplating her words. Just another universe. Still, they don't seem too shaken by the alien creatures. In fact, they sound confident, like they already see a path to victory. From the looks of it, the higher-ups in the Starry Sky realm remain optimistic, maybe even convinced they've already turned the tide. But is that just the limited view of someone ranked only as a level 12 law enforcer? Or is it possible that even the most powerful beings in this cosmos are unaware of the Dark Universe Lord's existence? Perhaps the real danger is far greater, stretching its influence across multiple universes. And perhaps the true threat to our reality hasn't fully awakened yet. That illusion of safety could be our undoing. Because when the real war begins in just 7 years, it may already be too late to stop it. After a heavy silence, the Lu Shang looked up, his expression grim. "Law enforcer. Have you ever heard the name Dark Lord?" The atmosphere shifted instantly. Everyone in the room turned toward him, visibly uneasy. Ikalesia's face turned ghostly pale. She could barely get the words out. "Dark Lord? What? What are you talking about?" Alu also turned sharply. "Lu Sheng, where did you even hear that name?" Breaking the heavy silence, the Lu Sheng began to speak in a composed tone. "There was a time, deep beneath the ocean floor of my home planet, inside a cavern overrun by alien creatures. I felt it something foreign, like a distant consciousness from another universe. And within that eerie awareness, one phrase rang loud and clear. Dark Lord." Even Pavlov Sebastian, who had been listening quietly until now, turned with a solemn look and asked, "Alu, does that name mean anything to you?" The moment the question left Pavlov's lips, Alu's expression changed. His voice dropped, steady and serious. "I do. I've heard it before. During my early campaigns in the Rift space, that name surfaced, just once. But I never forgot it," he continued, his tone now weighty with meaning. "Dark Lord isn't just a name, it's a designation. It refers to beings of overwhelming strength from the alien universe. By our standards, we're talking about someone on the level of a level 16 entity." The moment he said it, everyone in the room inhaled sharply. One word echoed across the space, laced with disbelief. Level 16. Lu Sheng's thoughts reeled, as if struck by lightning. Level 16. That's comparable to Master Yang Yizhu, a being powerful enough to reign over an entire star domain, one made up of countless galaxies. Could that chilling aura I felt in the depths of Blue Sea's cavern really belong to a being of that level? It seems impossible. But the feeling was real. Pavlov took a step forward, brows furrowed with doubt. He looked directly at Alu. "Old you, you're telling me a powerhouse of that scale showed up on a low-grade resource planet like Lu Shang's? That doesn't make any sense." But Alu didn't flinch. His gaze stayed firm. "Maybe it wasn't the Dark Lord in person," he offered. "Could have been a creature from their universe, one that recognized the name. Even so, that's no ordinary presence. Remember, a level 16 being wields enough force to rule an entire star domain. He took a breath before adding, even elite cultivators at level 11 or 12 rarely even hear about beings like that. I only learned about it after being appointed supreme commander of the battlefield. Whatever that thing in the cavern was, if what Lu Sheng says is accurate, we can't ignore it. Lu Sheng later. I'll need the exact coordinates of that site. I'll head to your home planet myself. Lu Sheng gave a calm, assured nod. Understood. I'll provide everything you need. Then, to himself, he thought, if Commander Yu can verify what I discovered, and if this reaches the upper echelons of the Heavenly Serpent Galaxy, then maybe, just maybe, this danger will finally get the attention it deserves. Lu Sheng had one thing clear in his mind. When that 7-year mark arrives, preparation will be everything. The right moves made now could prevent countless tragedies later. This wasn't a mission he could shoulder alone. As he continued recounting the full details of what he experienced in the depths of the abyssal cavern, he steadily advanced toward the site of the upcoming Grand Assembly. After a long journey through the stars, the ship gradually decelerated. Pavlov Sebastian scanned the surroundings before turning to the others. We've reached our destination, he announced. The group stepped out of the ship, making their way toward a vast, circular arena looming in the distance. Glancing around in wonder, Lu Sheng asked, "What's with all the floating asteroids around here?" Sebastian grinned and replied, "They were brought in deliberately. Each one has been transformed into a spectator platform." Hey friends, do you love reading manhwa, manhua, and manga? And do you want the fastest updates as soon as new chapters are released? Then you have to check out manhwa.com. Here, you will find tons of top-quality series, with the latest chapters always available first. I have added the link in the description box, and also pinned it in the comments. So don't wait. Go check it out now at manhwa.com, and start reading your favorite series today. Lu Sheng raised an eyebrow. You mean people actually watch from all of those? Sebastian laughed. Every single one. Tickets sold out long ago. Initially, we only prepped around 300 of them. But the demand kept exploding, he went on. So we scaled up not once, but 4 times. Now we've got 1,500 asteroid platforms orbiting this place. He added with pride. And the impact? Massive. The demand for food, housing, transportation, entertainment, it's all skyrocketed. Our local economy has hit a historic high. It's generated the equivalent of 50 full star years of tax revenue for the Yamu Star region. He turned to Lu Sheng and added earnestly, "We owe this to you. On behalf of the Federation, thank you." Lu Sheng responded with a slight smile, thinking silently. 50 star years. That's several centuries of Earth-based income. The profits are on a cosmic scale. No wonder they're letting me take whatever resources I want. At that, Sebastian chuckled again and said, "Other regions can't replicate this. They don't have someone like you, a rare, immortal tier life form with talent off the charts." He gestured toward the arena, his eyes gleaming. "And now that we've done it once, there's no reason we can't keep doing it. Again and again." The Yamu Star region has officially entered a golden era. As the group admired the vast, high-tech spectacle around them, Ecclesia, who had been quietly observing from behind, finally broke her silence. Her voice was firm, her expression serious. "All this economic growth is impressive, but crime rates have surged alongside it." Sebastian glanced over his shoulder and waved her off with a relaxed motion. "That's just part of the trade-off," he said casually. "Once the economy hits full swing, we'll have more than enough resources to manage those problems." Turning back to Lu Sheng, Sebastian continued, "By the way, you're not the only prodigy we've chosen to represent Yamu Star region. There are a few other exceptional contenders you should meet." As he spoke, their transport vessel smoothly descended, touching down on one of the colossal asteroid viewing platforms. They hadn't been on the ground long before they stumbled upon an intense training match. In the center stood a young woman, calmly facing off against a group of fighters who were coming at her from all directions. Yet she didn't flinch. With a single flowing movement of her sword and an overwhelming aura, she stopped every attacker cold, without even needing to strike. From the edge of the platform, Sebastian and Lu Sheng observed the scene closely. Sebastian motioned toward the battlefield. See her? That's Binglong. She's already hit the peak of level 11 despite being just over 900 years old. He went on. She also possesses a highly rare lifeform trait, the Radiant Moon Physique. What's even more impressive, she didn't activate it during that skirmish. Even so, her real combat ability easily rivals a level 12 cultivator. Might benefit from sparring sometime, trade insights. Right then, the sparring session came to a clean halt. All the fighters immediately lowered their weapons and turned toward Sebastian, offering a formal bow. Parliament Speaker, Law Enforcer, Supreme Commander, they said in respectful unison. Binglong's attention shifted to Lu Sheng. She studied him for a moment before asking curiously, "And who's this new face?" Sebastian responded with a knowing smile. "Oh, you've probably heard the name already. This is Liu Sheng." Binglong's expression lit up. She raised her hand in greeting, a playful grin on her face. "So the one with the immortal physique finally arrives. Your reputation precedes you. I've heard about you more times than I can count. How about a friendly duel? I'd love to see what that bloodline can really do." Lu Sheng's expression turned serious in an instant. He straightened up, eyes steady as he replied, "So, is that an official challenge?" And that's where today's episode ends. Will Lu Sheng accept Binglong's duel? What other secrets lie behind her mysterious physique? And what surprises does the tournament still have in store? We'll dive into all of that in the next chapter. In the meantime, drop a rating out of 10 for this episode down in the comments. Got theories or predictions? We want to hear them. Share your thoughts below. And of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you'll be first to know when the next episode drops. Until next time, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next chapter.